Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel, and in today's video I will be showing you how to cook Kwacoco and Banga soup. And this is not complicated, this is going to be straightforward with various tips and tricks here and there. For the first ingredient on our list, we'll need cocoyams, and this is it. We're actually going to be using white cocoyam and these particular macabre ones, the ones which are larger like this, so this will enable us grate it with ease. How do you know white cocoyam? How do you know red cocoyam? You will see it on the skin, just like cassava. You will see it on the skin. When you peel it, you will definitely realize that this is white, this is red. So we are going to proceed to peel it, and I'm showing you guys how to peel your cocoyam. Do not over dig. When you over dig your cocoyams, you're going to actually lose most of the flesh, and it is going to reduce the quantity. I'm very serious, do not over dig. I think this is something I had to learn, and I'm just showing you how to learn as well. If you're allergic to cocoyams, please make sure to oil your hands with palm oil before proceeding to peel or grate your cocoyam. This will prevent it from itching, and in other cases it will help stop the itching. So now we are going to add our cocoyams to water and then wash it properly, then proceed to grate. Here I am showing you how to hold it. And one other thing I realized is not everybody knows how to hold their cocoyams. Why do you grate it? You grate it because there's this different kind of feel in the mouth whenever you grate cocoyams, unlike the time where we take them to the grinding mill and we blend them. But if you must, you can blend it, but I'm saying there's a difference between a grater and a blender. After grating your cocoyam, you're going to proceed to add some salt and then beat it either with a wooden spoon or with your hands. And our leaf of choice is plantain leaf. There's this flavor that plantain leaf adds to food, and I cannot explain. So let's head over to tying our Kwacoco. In a separate video, I'll show you guys how to tie your Kwacoco very well in a detailed manner, but here I just hope you can capture some of it and put into practice. You're going to carry a good amount or quantity and place on your plantain leaf, then proceed to wrap. Now, do you see this rough edge? It is always supposed to face you, meaning it cannot be up, it is always supposed to be down. It has to face you. So that's what you're practically going to do. And you always have to tie your Kwacoco on a back side, not on the good side of the leaf. In order to know the back side and the good side, you realize that one side is brighter than the other. It's the same thing with ekwang leaves, like cocoyam leaves. When you wrap ekwang, you wrap on the back side, and what we see is the good side because that color is bright. This is what we have after tying our Kwacoco. So as you can see, we fold from under, and then it's the same thing you do on top. That is it. So after wrapping or tying your Kwacoco, this is what you have. You're going to put it in a pot, and the reason why they put leaves underneath is so that if the water gets dry, the Kwacoco will not burn. So we are going to cover with leaves as well, add water till it gets ready. Over to our Banga soup, we are going to buy our palm nuts and then proceed to wash. When washing, please proceed to select the bad ones from the good ones and then transfer into a pot. You can rinse this as many times as possible, but then I'll proceed to add water and then boil. I did not add salt. Now once it is ready, you're going to transfer it into a mortar and then pound well. In the course of pounding, please make sure to stand water on the fire so it gets hot. So by the time you are done pounding, you're going to proceed to add your hot or warm water. Now the reason why hot or warm water is added is because this will help extract the palm nut juice quickly or easily. So after adding, you're going to mix with your spoon properly. You add water according to the quantity of soup that you want. However, in most cases it does not really matter because you have to let this boil it has to boil very well and start to release its own oil. So that's very much okay. So after adding water, you will stir properly and then proceed to strain out the banga juice. You can either use a saucer or your hands. The reason why we used the saucer earlier is because the water was too hot. However, using your hands means it is bearable to touch now. So you're just going to squeeze, and as you can see, that's oil on top of it. So this will tell you, or this will explain how fruitful this banga is. Now do not cover your pot, that's just an advice. It might overboil and throw. So we are going to blend some ginger, garlic, some pepper, and then add some onions, of which we'll blend till we get a fine paste. While your banga is on the fire and has boiled to a certain degree, proceed to season and then add your paste to it. For our fish of choice, we'll be using bonga and mokanjo. Well, mokanjo is the round fish and bonga is the other fish. This is mokanjo. We are going to be using it. Add it to your pot. Some people actually use morocco, also known as mackerel. They smoke it. Others use kuta, and kuta tastes so well. So add your crayfish and then give this a good mix. As you can see, it has this oil on it already and it will start to show. Can you see this? This is what I'm talking about. So the oil is going to float on top of the soup, which is a good thing. Now over to what we'll use to garnish. We'll be using anche, and this has so much flavor. And you can use pumpkin leaves, also known as ugu, if you want. That all depends on you. So once we are done adding our anche, we are going to take it down. And can you see how much all this palm nuts or those kernels produced? This is to tell you that it is what it is. So we are going to serve with our kwacoco. Now the Bakuri people usually slice it like this and then mix with their soup at once, and it is so tasty. Over to your banga chaff you can use to light your fire.